Prioritize. Well, I feel like I already know, because I already know you. Looks, money, or personality?
Oh, this is a hard question.
Personality.
Oh my god, guys, I'm dying. I'm dying. All right, okay. So the question is looks, money, or personality. Here we go.
Personality.
Oh, look.
Personality.
Every single girl, when asked, what do you go for, looks, money, or personality, says personality. Everyone.
Personality for sure.
Don't lie to me!
I mean, I guess I'd be lying if I said I didn't care about the money part.
Here we go.
Money. Looks is last.
That's a lie.
Personality.
You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Personality's first and money.
Personality. If you can't make me laugh, I don't want to talk to you.
Oh my god. Such cap. Stop the cap. Finally.
Personality. Sense of humor.
So personality. What about you?
Power.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sure.
That wasn't one of the options.
I'm so drunk. I'm sorry.
I hate it here.
Looks, money, personality.
Power.
Get her right.
Personality.
Personality for sure. Maybe laugh. I'm gonna say looks. I'm sorry.
Looks.
Thank you for your honesty.
Personality.
She's lying. What about you?
Looks.
So what is it?
Okay, so guys, let me tell you, okay? Are you ready? So every girl is going to say personality. Because again, when they're asked on camera, every girl is going to say the thing that guards her reputation the best. They're not going to give up the game, which is that the like if they're trying to look for Chad, it's looks, right? They're not going to give up the game. So, but that's what it is. Number one is looks. And it's alpha seed beta need, right? So if they're looking to hook up, right? If they're 18 to 23, it's looks. Looks is number one. And I mean, even better than looks is looks plus game, and even better is looks plus game plus money, right? Like that's what it is. But of course, once they've had their fun and they're ready to settle down, well, now suddenly it's going to be money, right? So you can look carefully at the ages of the girls who are answering the questions, and it's literally you can find the correlation between that they say looks or that they say money. Just look, and that girl that said power, by the way, she was 35 plus.
Money.
We know.
Personality for sure.
Personality is
Stop
the only
the
thing
cap.
that lasts.
Phony. Fake.
Honestly, personality.
Stop
I
the
don't
cap.
care about money or looks. Personality.
Size?
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, nice. The interviewer. Yeah, no, guys, I mean, size does matter. It's true. Which is why they tend to go for taller guys as well. Anyway.
Personality.
Money. Personality, as long as you're not a psychopath.
Personality.
I'll answer for Molly. Money.
Wow.
Look. Can you tell by the age of the person that she's above 18 to 23? Can you tell? Yeah, because once she's had her fun and she's ready to settle down, then it's money. But by the way, look at her face. She's like, why would you tell on me in front of the camera? Even though it's true. You see?
You're a gold digger, Molly?
No, I'll tell you the truth.
We got to keep the real criminals off the street.
Money.
Personality. I would say personality because they have to entertain me for the rest of my life.
Personality.
Wait. Did she just say he'll have to entertain me for the rest of my life? What is this entitlement garbage? What is this like? Oh my god, guys, you cannot make this shit up. Like, what is this?
Personality.
I can't take this shit anymore.
So you'd be willing to disregard a man's looks as long as he's rich?
No.
That's what you pretty much said.
I know, right? I'm like contradicting myself. Okay, so
Get your shit together.
You would be willing to date a guy that's not attractive, really?
Well, you gotta show me a picture, because honestly,
Literally. Again, guys, like, they don't want to give up the game. They say personality. But again, who are they looking for personality for? They're looking for personality for Chad, right? If Chad doesn't have personality, then they're going to go to the next Chad who has personality, right? But none of them are going to look at Beta Billy until they're 28 plus. That's just how it is, guys. Hello and welcome to the Helios blog. My name is Helios, here for another reaction video. If you're new to the channel, liking the content, hit that sub, hit all for notifications. If you'd like to support me, I do have a Patreon with exclusive content. It's patreon.com/theheliosblog. Just click on, just go there and subscribe to any tier. Any level of support is appreciated. Okay, let's continue.
Oh my God, you say you're gonna be honest.
I am honest. I make my own money. I work very hard for my
What do you do for?
I'm a strong, independent girl. I'm a boss babe. Like, of course it's looks.
a living?
work in marketing.
Who do you market for?
Samsung.
You probably do make a little money, okay. Why does every girl keep saying that?
Your personality matters.
If a mother isn't funny, I cannot be with them.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, other than except for one night, right? But guys are looking to get laid, so one night is fine. You see? So they're already telling on themselves.
Literally all about like the humor for me. I swear to God.
God, I hope you're doing good up there.
Why personality?
I can't live with someone if I hate them.
Okay, but that's at the living point. How about the sleeping with point? You see? So these girls are talking about their long-term strategy without ever mentioning their short-term strategy, right? And that's why they don't reveal their short-term strategy, because if they revealed their short-term strategy, they'd be revealing the game. And if they reveal the game, well, guess what? Then Beta Biddy doesn't want to be in the friend zone anymore because he knows it exists and he knows he doesn't have a shot.
So can you live with someone that's not attractive?
I can fix that.
How can you fix that?
No, you can't.
Plastic surgery? Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Tell him to dress better. Tell him to lose some weight if he needs.
You're serious?
I don't care about money.
So you date a guy that works like at McDonald's?
Yeah, if he makes me laugh, that's all that matters.
Stop the cap. We all know that that's not true. What is this shit? So what? It makes you more virtuous to lie, like on camera? Is that the point here?
You would date a guy that has a great personality, but he's just ugly as hell.
Yeah, personality is a trait and it's a look, right?
Exactly. I had the same reaction as the meme.
You can have a boyfriend that looks hot as fuck, but then you can't have a conversation with him.
So you'll just bang him out and then talk to Beta Billy. That's fine. Many girls do that. In fact, you girls in 2022, that's all you're doing.
If you say personality, then
Not
like,
all,
what
of
was your
course.
ex like?
My ex.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, it's happening.
What was your ex like?
Oh.
Every girl can't answer because they contradict themselves. Right, so they say personality, 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 but it's because they've all slept with Chad, right? So now the next guy, after they've given it up to Chad, well, now he has to have personality. Ridiculous.
Answer me!
Checkmate.
You want a guy that's funny and shit?
Yeah.
What was your ex like?
So,
I
Veronican.
guess.
So you didn't have a good personality?
Not really.
Why were you with him?
Look.
Cute? Yeah.
All right, this guy. Yeah, you see? So as I said, when the girls are 18 to 23, what are they doing? They're sleeping with Chad. What is Chad? Chad is a handsome guy that has multiple options. Why does he have multiple options? Well, first of all, it's because he's attractive. Second of all, it's because he has game. Third of all, maybe he has money. Maybe. But again, they say that you need money, looks, or game. Choose two, right? If you got looks and you got game, you're going to get laid even if you don't have money, right? And so very often that's what these girls are picking, right? They're picking those kind of guys when they're young and fertile. And then later on when you know they're like 28 plus, now they need some security, now they're choosing Beta Billy. Like it's just like utterly ridiculous hogwash garbage. But that's the way the world works, right? These girls will actively lie. Literally, you saw every single one of them lied, and every single one of them now, when they talk about their boyfriend, he's not going to be like that, right? Because that's not who they choose.
So you look for looks, right?
Initially, yeah, I guess.
You see?
Gotcha, bitch.
My ex, he always constantly was telling me like why it was wrong. We were never on the same page.
He didn't have a good personality?
No, he was very dry.
Why would you date him then?
I thought he was funny. He put up a front.
Trash.
Well, what was
So yeah, so he put her in her place. He was dominant. He was the leader. And she was attracted to that because that's what girls are attracted to.
About him.
He had money. He's just boring.
Why'd you date him then?
Because he had money.
Cool, okay. Yeah, so when you're 18 to 23, you get with an alpha male, a guy with lots of money.
You can't make this up.
My ex?
Yeah.
I wish he made more money, but it's okay.
So, again, these girls are just giving up the game, right? Like, so literally, is she choosing a guy for his personality? No. Is she choosing a guy for love? No. These girls, they choose a guy for one of two reasons. He's either Chad, so he's really handsome and he's got game. He has multiple girls and, you know, he's good for multiple bang outs. Or he's like a sugar daddy, ultimate sugar daddy. He pays for like everything and he's like super provider. And again, same shit, right? You can't make this shit up, guys. This is 2022 and the girls will lie to you and say they're looking for personality. That's how it is. Speaking of, here's rewriting the rules. So again, Rollo Tomasi, just look him up. The Rational Male. Again, guys, the reason I'm reading his articles is because it's required reading for guys. Here you go. Listen. And again, if you really like his stuff, go check it out. The Rational Male. So, are you ready? Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Women would rather share a successful man than be attached to a faithful loser. That's actually not Rollo Tomasi. That's by a guy named Puck, one of the original players. But anyway, one of the most common things I'm asked on SoSwap is, how do you keep a marriage fresh, Rollo? Among my responses is, this is usually how, contrary to the advice column Oprah standard answer, a good relationship should be effortless. All of this marriage is constant work is bullshit meant to keep a husband in a constant state of qualifying for his wife's intimacy, intended for her long-term frame retention. Women in marriage and long-term relationships want to push past that nagging competition anxiety. They want security, not just financial but emotional, and a security that comes from a locked-in commitment to knowing they're the only source of bedroom fun and intimacy for their spouse and partner. Pre-commitment to commitment. One of the reasons bedroom fun frequency declines for women after romantic commitment is that the urgency of bedroom fun that was necessary prior to the commitment is replaced with agency of bedroom fun being a reward or reinforcement within that long-term relationship. In a single, uncommitted, non-exclusive life, bedroom fun, while being very enjoyable, becomes a proving ground for most women. In essence, it's free samples before the buy, and its urgency is fueled not only by genuine attraction, but also the subconscious knowing that she's in a marketplace full of competition. It's one of the few times in life where a woman must qualify for a man's approval, and admittedly, most men are so bedroom fun deprived or so inexperienced that the sell is usually not a tough one for her. However, on some level of consciousness, even when the sell is virtually assured, she's aware that she could be replaced by a better competitor. This, then, is the contrast for committed bedroom fun interaction. The dynamic now shifts from qualification bedroom fun to utility bedroom fun. Now, before anyone jumps to conclusions, yes, bedroom fun is still enjoyable, it can still be passionate, and she can definitely want it, but the impetus shifts. Bedroom fun is now a tool. In her uncommitted bedroom fun life, it was a tool for qualification. In a long-term relationship, it's a tool for compliance. This is pretty obvious, and it may be more or less extreme depending upon the woman's disposition or how important a particular issue is to her. But make no mistake, there isn't a woman on the planet who doesn't take her bedroom fun agency into account when dealing with a long-term relationship or husband. That agency may be more or less valuable dependent upon her looks, demeanor, availability, etc., in comparison to the market value for the man she's paired with. And this is where the cardinal rule of relationships plays in. This is the constant interplay of vying for who is more dependent upon the other. Women have for the past 50 plus years made a concerted effort of using social conventions to establish their bedroom fun as an end-all for men in power. Bedroom fun equals authority, and this is what all too many men parrot back and self-reinforce. Change, do it, sublimate your desires, or there won't be any nookie tonight, mister. And on the surface, it seems intuitive to keep the peace and finish all the things on a honey-do list in the hopes she'll recover even a fraction of the desire she had when you were single, childless, and getting, stuff in the car after a date because she couldn't wait to get home to have bedroom fun with you. The upper hand. Well, long-term relationship gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that yes, you do in fact have an intrinsic upper hand in this regard if you're fearless and willing to exercise your power. What I described in the last paragraph seems to be the most intuitive do what she says equals get bedroom fun, so it should come as no shock that the answer is counterintuitive. You must find ways to subtly return back to the state of competition anxiety she had in the beginning. I emphasize subtly because, as with most everything else female, doing so overtly will be met with hostility, resentment, and at best obligated compliance. To get more bedroom fun, to retain the frame, to inspire more respect, you must disengage. That doesn't mean becoming arrogantly aloof or sulking like a child or becoming an instant ass. Those are overt signs. What is needed is incremental reassertion of yourself as the primary, and that her bedroom fun agency, while still welcomed, is not a motivator for your decisions. I'm fond of saying, no, bedroom fun is worth years of regret, yet this is exactly where most men find themselves, because they're either unwilling or unable to rock the boat. They fail to understand that a woman's imagination is the most powerful tool in Don Juan's toolbox. Now, the deductive and obvious way of stimulating that would be to blurt out and say, look, you're not made of gold, and there are plenty of other girls ready to you know. And this, of course, is met with either resistance or shame from her. What serves a man better is to make incremental changes in himself that she will perceive as attractive to other women. Women want to be with men who other women want to be with and other men want to be. And this cuts both ways. The more empowered he becomes, the better physical shape he attains, the more professional achievement he gathers, the more social proof and status he accrues, the more valuable he makes himself, the more anxiety it produces, and this is anxiety she can't argue with. One of the first things I tell men trapped in her frame relationships is to get to the gym, train hard, and look better. This has two effects. First, it makes her interest in bedroom fun increase, and the second is that it fires up the imagination. Why is he doing this? He's looking better these days. I see it. Other women must see it too. Maybe I need to start working out? Gosh, those girls at the gym look so much better than me. She can't argue with a healthy desire to look better, feel better, and be concerned with your health. Getting in better shape is the easiest, most immediate change you can effect. You may have a little influence in getting a promotion at work, but you can change your body habits right now. Women, being the calculating gender, know all too well to hit the gym months prior to a breakup. She's not getting in shape for you. She's getting ready to hit the ground running with the next guy she'll be having bedroom fun with. They know this, so you manifesting the same behavior caffeinates the hamster since it hits home for them. Bedroom fun is not authority. Don't accept that her bedroom fun is the authority in the relationship. The better you make yourself, the more authority you command. The more you abdicate to her, the less authority you command. Women need to be told no. In fact, you want to tell them no, especially in the light of the 800-pound gorilla in the room. When a woman controls the frame in the long-term relationship, it's always going to color your dealings with her. This is a no-go through life. It becomes this ever-present unspoken understanding that she can ultimately play the card and you'll comply. And while this may gratify her in the short term, she'll lose her respect in the long term. She wants to be told no in spite of you knowing she's going to hold out on you. This is the ultimate repudiation of her agency. If he says no with the foreknowledge that he won't be getting any, her power is devalued. If her power is called into question, it leaves room for doubt and opens the door once again for competition anxiety. So there you go. All right, so again, go to that article on The Rational Male if you want to hear more. Let's go back to this train wreck here.
Looks, money, or personality?
Personality.
These matches say you're lying.
I would say.
I'm waiting.
What was your ex like?
Okay, yeah, this is canceled.
You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. You see?
Get back in here!
I'm gonna leave that untouched.
Good looks, bad personality.
Literally. So again, who are these girls choosing at 18 to 23 for bedroom fun? They're not choosing personality. And for that, guys, I rest my case.
Why were you with him?
Well, that's why we broke up.
Are you people insane?
Kind of cocky.
Oh, man. No, you broke up because you couldn't get control and you wanted control. And so now you're going for the next guy to get control, which is not going to work because, again, Chads don't give up control. Okay, anyway.
Really? You don't like that?
No. Confident but not cocky. There's a very fine line
Uh-huh.
between the two.
Why'd y'all break up?
Because he's self-absorbent.
You mean self-absorbed?
His personality is why y'all broke up, right?
I would say yeah.
What was your ex like?
Cheat, lie, everything else but make me laugh. Actually, you know what? I got played so many times, it was a joke.
And again, who are these girls choosing for bedroom fun? Right? You see, guys? So, which guy do you want to be? You want to be Beta Billy sitting in the corner? Or do you want to be the guy that the girl stays with for 5 years because, you know, the emotional ups and downs, right? All right. Time for the fake Tinder profile. So again, these are fake, but there's a lot to be learned even from the fake Tinder profile. So this one is Stephanie. Her self-summary. Pros. Thicker than a snicker. That's a red flag. That means she's BBW. Let's put it that way. Will never cheat because she's always sleeping. Cooks enough for two. Like, again, so what? You're obese? Like, is that pros? Cons. Eats enough for two. Right. Always sleeping. Okay. In fact, you're the Grinch who stole Christmas. Oh, it's so funny. Ha 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 ha. So funny, so strong and empowered, so lovely, so great. Again, guys, like, these girls are trying to turn their necessity into a virtue, right? I'm 400 pounds overweight, but you know, Chad, please choose me because I cook. Yeah, okay.
Why would you date a guy that's not funny when you said that's what you look for?
That's a good question.
I'm tired of the clown show.
No personality, I'll tell you that.
Why were you dating him then?
Because he was hot.
Literally. Exactly. I rest my case. So, guys, I mean, you heard it from Rollo's article. Again, it's competition anxiety. The girls want a guy that other men want to be and other women want to sleep with, right? That's just it. So if you're that guy, bam, you're getting laid. If you're not that guy, well, work until you are that guy, right? Again, don't wish for a lighter load, work for broader shoulders. But again, it's not a surprise that a lot of men are walking away because look at the society, right? Like, are you seeing this? These girls say one thing, they brainwash men into believing like X, and then after brainwashing these men, they then complain about the other men that they choose who aren't like those guys that they created. You see what I'm saying, guys? They actively push away and don't reproduce the genes of the guys who they convince to be what they say they want. And that's what Rollo was talking about, right? These beta males, they believe that by being like women, believing what women say, listening to what like women are, you know, like picking up what women are putting down, that they'll be loved by women. But it's the reverse. You actually become repulsive by doing that. And that's the truth, the sad truth of the world. Okay, let's continue.
No, I can't talk about that.
In a few words, what was he like?
No, I can't. Bye.
Dropped at the first sign of trouble.
He
Literally.
faked his mom dying. Oh, fuck! No doubt. I'm not joking.
Oh my god.
Why would he do that?
I think he's a pathological liar.
Wow. You wouldn't say he has a good personality, would you?
No, 100% no.
Why were you with him?
He was like really big and tall.
You cannot make this shit up, guys. You cannot make this shit up. By the way, the sleeve tattoo, yeah, classy.
You look for looks.
That one time.
Speechless.
The first time.
I need to consider my candidates.
Money can buy you a lot of things, but it genuinely can't buy you happiness. Why would you want to live a life that's unhappy? Rich people are unhappy too.
What was your ex like?
He was
Abusive.
rich.
What was your ex like then?
Terrible.
What was terrible about him?
Personality. My ex cheated on me.
So literally, like, what they do is they say they want X, and then they go for 1 over X. That's what's happening, guys. Just so you know. That's 2022. But the truth is that it's always been like that, right? They actively try to teach men to be losers because that's natural selection. If you believe what they say, you get naturally selected out of the human race. Their teaching is the selective pressure, and you being able to resist their brainwashing is the game. That's what it is, guys. Just so you know. Literally. Look, in clear as day, you cannot hide, right? Answering this garbage. Okay. Let's go on to the Reddit post. With about 2 minutes left, guys. Let's finish strong here. New relationship challenges. Again, dating over 30 here. And I could use some perspective. After 6 weeks of dating, my now GF made it official saying that we have a relationship. Yeah, don't ever get into a relationship after 6 weeks. I think she knew I felt that way, and it was really sweet and simple how we got to tell each other how we felt. Yeah, again, like these girls, like, they've had their fun and they're ready to settle down, and look what they're doing. You see? Things are solid, and I think we can kind of coast for a bit, just enjoying the early phase of being a couple. Asking questions here definitely helped us get to that point, and now I have a few more. She's never been in a relationship, and that's made some things slightly less natural. So guys, if she's 30 and never been in a relationship, what's she been doing? You think she's been celibate from the age of 18 to 30? No, she's been sleeping around with Chad. So guess what? She's multi-time alpha widowed, probably has some quote-unquote friends that you need to not worry about. And there you go. Okay, so number 1. For me, adding emotions with bedroom fun chemistry just made it easier and better. But we've hit a point where it kind of freaks her out when intimate. So what was once really fun and mostly physical has taken a step backwards with frequency and intensity. You see? You see, guys? When the girl is multiple alpha widowed, she can't feel the same thing for you that she felt for Chad. That's how it is. Because the ability to pair bond goes down, and so the girl is unable to enjoy bedroom fun after like 2 weeks to a month. I said that's fine and we can let things happen as we both feel, but I would really like someone who's going, who's going through stuff to talk about it. And to regain that. Yeah. You're already lost. If you're in a relationship after like a month and a half and she's not having bedroom fun with you anymore, something's seriously wrong. Number 2, she said she struggles emotionally with me at times because I've been so sure about how good things have been, and she feels like a terrible GF because she doesn't have that confidence, because she's an alpha widow multiple times. When she describes what she feels with me, it's mostly just fun and peacefulness. It's rarely something intense or like it seems when other couples share posts to describe infatuation. That's because she's an alpha widow, buddy boy. Since she has nothing to compare us to, it's hard for her to know that's not what it is. She has plenty to compare you to. She has like 40 Chads to compare you to. Don't worry. And I know this is a good thing. I know we're not being driven out of neediness or attachment styles. I know the best relationships are steady with occasional bursts of passion. No, that's bullshit you've been sold by girls. But how would someone with no bad relationships know they're in a good one? And is my confidence in us really a detriment to her, even if I'm not rushing things or expecting her to catch up? So buddy boy, you've been fooled. You believe that you're in a good relationship and you're actually a useful idiot for this girl who's meant to succeed her sexual strategy. And then once you've had, a kid or two, she's going to divorce you, take your shit, and turn your kids against you because you're just a useful idiot there to reproduce her genes. Okay, let's see the top post. I've read a few of your older posts. To me, it sounds like she's enjoying the dates you go on, but just bored overall with the relationship. How's the flirting and bantering? I find that's somewhat a backbone of a relationship. Do you send her text messages telling her how you can't stop thinking about her? You need to find a way to inject some excitement into the relationship. Yeah. This is blaming it on the guy when it's actually the girl at fault. Anyway, we're going to end the relationship, lol. We're going to end the video there. So again, guys, if you're new to the channel, liking the content, please hit the sub, hit all for notifications. If you'd like to support me, I do have a Patreon with exclusive content. It's patreon.com/theheliosblog. Just go there and subscribe to any tier. Any level of support is appreciated. Thank you so much for listening, guys, especially if you took the time out of your busy day to listen to the end of the video. You guys are wonderful, and I'll see you next time.